We don't need no education. Dun, dun, dun. We don't need no thought control. Dun, 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 dun. Hey teacher, leave them kids alone. Okay, greetings, Cancer, all placements. This song, I literally heard it at the grocery store earlier. I heard it at CVS just now, getting my Red Bull for the morning. Literally the song is chasing me. And I had your reading left after I did Pisces and Scorpio. And I was like, you know what, this is gonna go in Cancer's reading. So, Cancer, that song is by Pink Floyd. It's another brick in the wall. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall. But it's about like rigid systems, rigid government, corporation, rigid schooling, harsh critics, and really the bigger meaning on the song when they like interviewed them or whatever on it is actually on inspiring individuality and not like, you can't, if you don't do this, then you can't this. If you don't this, then you can't this. So Cancer, there's something about buck the norm. Like, we don't need no education. Also, you could be rejected from places. Like, this is like big schools or something, or certain corporations. Like, you want to have a job and you keep applying for it, and they think that they're stonewalling you by no one hiring you. But the joke is on them, because you're actually meant to be a boss, eye to eye with them. So God is going to give you resources through another funnel that is going to allow you to be eye to eye with the teachers that kept rejecting you and the other places that were rejecting you. It's like, you don't need no education. You don't need no formal this. You're meant to do something, so you're gonna do it, and you already have the wisdom. And I don't know, there's some quote on like wisdom over knowledge. Like, knowledge is like in a book, but wisdom is like inherent, like it's visceral, it's intrinsic, it's something like in our DNA. And there's something, it's like when you're bred to do something, Cancer, this is my whole spoon and knife analogy. A spoon could go to college, get a master's, get a doctorate. It's to try and become a knife to cut through a pineapple. But 12 years of schooling, is that spoon gonna cut through a pineapple? No. However, Cutco knife, fresh off the cutlery, fresh off the whatever board, the conveyor belt, whatever, no education, it's just gonna whoosh, right through that pineapple. And those spoons can be like, that's unfair. No, the knife is actually doing what it's designed to do. You, as a spoon, are trying to copy what the knife is designed to do. That's not fair, and that's not right. You're not designed to do what the knife is doing, so why are you trying to do what the knife is doing? And why are you trying to stop the knife from doing what the knife was designed to do? When you're a spoon, you have a different purpose. So Cancer, someone here has a different purpose. They could also have tried to wrap themselves as a spork. Someone here, tried to disguise themselves as something to try and appease someone. This can also be in relationships. Someone has observed the truth of someone, and they're like, why? Why did I do this? Truth be told, the mask is coming off. This can also be like, someone who looks a certain way with all their makeup on, but then they see them without the makeup, and they're like, oh my gosh. Whereas someone else that they thought was kind of plain, then they see without the makeup, and they're like, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Like, there's something like that. Someone, it's like, I don't know, someone felt glamored by a situation with that. So, Cancer, those are a couple things coming through. So, yeah, very much buck the norm, do your own thing. I want to use this one. For some of my Cancers, you want to travel to someone. There could be some sort of business or relationship with someone who is at a distance. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Taurus energy. Scorpio as well, but you could also travel to see this person in November or December. You're trying to decide if you should reach out to them, or they're trying to decide if they should reach out to you. In the past, someone, this can be someone that you've like seen online or something, but you've never, or someone that you like almost talked to, but you didn't, or someone that you've just like checked out, but you haven't really reached out to yet, but maybe you've like liked something, or they've seen you like in their vicinity, but there hasn't been a full conversation. I don't know, there's something here to be revisited. Yeah, it's like this person is behind glass and they're trying to get this person's attention, and they can't get that person's attention. They're like walking by. So someone could feel like in the past they went by unnoticed, but someone indeed did notice. They just couldn't voice that they noticed because they had someone watching them. So they had to be cautious, where their eyes were looking or what they were replying or not replying to. Someone here, was involved in something previously, but someone is definitely wanting to come around. So for some of my Cancers, this is a wedding, Ace of Pentacles with the wheel. Congratulations. This love could have came in like a wrecking ball. This can also be, though, be cautious, because it can be like, a destination wedding, having someone that you invited to go with you, but then there's a breakup and it's weird, and it's like, no, don't still go, but it's like, but we already spent thousands on the, I don't know, there's something like that. Someone here is like, oh, I already went too far. Uh-oh, like, oops. Someone feels like, oops, because they went too far. Oh, I've said too much. Yeah, and okay, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. For some of my Cancers, there is definitely travel. There's definitely a new job opportunity for some of my Cancers. There's definitely a choice between two lovers. Which one is he going to choose, or which one is she going to choose? And someone here could want to go into, I don't know, towards something that they don't normally go for. I'm seeing like synchronized swimming. Someone here could really like ballroom dancing or partner dancing, or oh my gosh, what's it called? Ecstatic contact dancing. Someone could really like that. Yeah, and in the past with the Seven of Swords here, again, someone could have acted like they were more single than they were, and then they just like went ghost on someone because they weren't actually available, but they want to like go back around and check that out now. Now again, for my Cancers who are getting married, I feel like things look awesome, but be cautious on like siblings or friends, fiancés or significant others being in meaningful pictures. Like, I'm being told, like, just, you know, be mindful. Like, maybe take some with the person and some without. Like, some without for good measure. Like, keep it in the fam. Something about keep it in the fam. For some of my Cancers, you could be producing on your honeymoon, so be cautious if you don't want to do that right away. For some of my Cancers, be cautious about fires, electrical things in the house. For some of my Cancers, acupuncture would be really good for you. There might be like a short little like sprain, wrist sprain or something, or bad knees. You're being told like sauna, cryotherapy, hot cold therapy would be really healing, would be really rejuvenating. For some of my Cancers, your kids want to go to a splash pad, like they have those at parks and things. For some of my Cancers, spinning fire, if you like to spin fire, you should spin fire. You should do that more. Someone here could also like juggling, or that should be something that you take up as like a hobby. For someone here who doesn't want to just like sit in front of the TV or sit all the time, someone here could constantly just like sit and watch movies, sit and play video games. It's like they want to learn a skill. Juggling would be really good, or like contact staff, dragon staff, fire stuff. But yeah, juggling, I'm seeing something with that. And swimming. Also, for some of my Cancers, you can have a come to Jesus moment. You could have like a deceased grandmother kind of like come to you strongly while you're like out walking or jogging or like swimming or out in the sun like with your pet or like hiking. There's going to be a lot of like paranormal activity is what I'm hearing for some of my Cancers who don't typically believe in that kind of thing. For some of my Cancers, you can also be praying, finding yourself praying for the first time. I'm hearing the song praying, I've been praying, I'm hoping, I've been praying, yeah, whatever the praying song is, because you dun, 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 and you put me through hell. I had to learn to fight for myself, and we both know all the truth I could tell. I hope your soul is changing. I hope yeah, I've been praying. So someone is praying that someone's changing. Maybe someone actually is changing. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Okay. I will say though, like someone, it could have taken like an injury or getting sick, literally an injury, someone falling, or getting sick, or bringing life into the world with someone that didn't mean anything to them when they didn't want to bring life into the world with you, someone that they really loved. That's for a small few here. Like someone here could have rejected building a family in the past, like either terminating or like not going through with it, and now like they got someone else with seed, and that person is like, not a chance in heck I'm keeping it, and they are healthy and they are keeping it, and someone is literally like brokenhearted because it's not that they don't want that kid, but like they're realizing that they could have had a kid with someone that they really loved. Oh, that's for a really small few Cancer. That's like a deep channel. Okay, that's a deep channel. Someone here is feeling like massive regret. I'm also hearing massive attack by Nicki Minaj. There's also a lot of rocks falling and there's fires here, so please be cautious, Cancer. Please be careful. Make sure you have fire extinguishers. Make sure that you're unplugging everything before you leave the house, things like that. Bless you.